BBC Television, funded by your licence fee since 1946. Back then, £2 for a single black and white channel. Today, £145.50. Fail to pay and you face prosecution, a fine or even jail. John Kelly qualifies for a free licence at 75 but has faced court for refusing to pay in the past.
If it is a tax, which is now clearly seen to be, acknowledged to be a tax, then the legislation underpinning that has got to be utterly clear and fair and objective.
You probably remember the adverts.
New technology means it's easy to pay your TV licence and impossible to hide if you don't.
Always followed up with tough action. In 2012, over 190,000 people were prosecuted for not paying their licence fee. 165,000 were convicted and given criminal records. 51 ended up in jail. Action in Parliament today means that not paying your TV licence could now become a civil instead of criminal offence. It's something that they really fear here at the BBC. They think that criminal sanctions are a deterrent and that even a tiny increase in evasion could cost as many as 10 local radio stations. But the BBC knows change may be forced upon it, with even supportive MPs backing a review of the system.
We're massive supporters of the BBC and think it's incredibly important. I mean, not only is it really loved in this country, but it's admired around the world. But nobody wants to see people going to prison for non-payment of the licence fee.
Magistrates want this change.
We think it criminalises people that it shouldn't be criminalising. You don't get a criminal record for not paying your gas bill, you do for not paying your television licence. And the ultimate sanction is that if you refuse to pay a fine, or if you can't pay a fine, you could end up in prison.
Any change will be decided during charter renewal talks starting next year. The BBC will already be preparing its case. Anushka Rastana, Sky News.